Hello and welcome back to another installment of Anything But Ahisik. Today I will be reading out another article from Bitcoin.com and giving my opinion on the matter at the end. This news is about Bitcoin mining expansion and large companies coming together. The article reads, Kango finalizes 18 exahash per second mining acquisition, surpasses 50 exahash per second as Ant Alpha ties deepen. Kango has completed its previously announced acquisition of 18 exahash per second of active Bitcoin hash rate from Bitmain's financial services affiliate, Ant Alpha, pushing the total installed hash rate to 50 exahash per second. This article is from ThemeInterMag, a trade publication for the cryptocurrency mining industry, focusing on the latest news and research on institutional Bitcoin mining companies. According to a release on Friday, the deal was finalized through the issuance of approximately 146.7 million Class A ordinary shares to multiple sellers, allocated based on the hash rate contributed by each party. The mining rigs involved in the transaction are already operational and hosted at data centers primarily in the U.S. that are managed by Bitmain. Golden Tection Limited GT, the largest seller in the transaction, now holds approximately 19.85% of Kango's outstanding shares. In total, all participating sellers collectively own about 41.38% of the company's equity, excluding any potential bonus or adjustment share issuances. GT was previously controlled by Max Hua, a former CFO of Bitmain. Earlier this month, Kango disclosed that GT's ownership had been transferred to three individuals: Ning Wang, Youngo Ken, and Wai Sheng Kan, each of whom now holds one-third of GT's total voting power. At least two of the three, Wang and Kan, appear to be employees of Ant Alpha. The ownership reshuffle further deepens the ties between Kango and Ant Alpha. Ant Alpha had already set up a separate entity, Urs Alpha, to acquire Kango's legacy auto financing business. Another Ant Alpha affiliated firm, Ucal, had earlier assumed control of Kango's voting shares. This latest transaction follows Kango's 2024 acquisition of 32 exahash per second of one-rack hash rate from Bitmain, a key step in its pivot away from auto finance and toward becoming a publicly traded mining proxy for Bitmain. With more than 50 exahash per second now under management, Kango becomes the third publicly listed Bitcoin mining operator after Mara and CleanSpark to cross that milestone, underscoring its rapid emergence in the mining sector. So in summary, from what I just read, Bitmain owns a large percentage of Bitcoin mining. To be honest, this does not surprise me. As I have said before, the mining is centralized, and no one outmines the manufacturer. There has been some disturbances in Bitcoin Core, and I would not be surprised that this is part of the problem. The cryptocurrency space might see another fork of Bitcoin soon if this keeps up. At the same time, there is no need when a fork of Bitcoin that is not centralized in its mining due to ASIC manufacturers exists already. I would have said Bitcoin Gold, but that project was kneecapped by a hacker. After some research, I find that the only two Bitcoin-like projects that are left that use GPUs instead of ASICs are Faro and Vertcoin. It's a bleak sign in the mining community when the only way to be profitable is to buy an overpriced machine that can easily end up being a paperweight tomorrow. Let me know what the people watching think. Is Chia and Monero going to be the only escape from the ASICs, or will some other renewable mining scheme rise up and topple the ASIC miners?